Hello and welcome to another question answer session on Chemwonders. In this session, we've got only one question to answer, and that is about patent. So let's begin. Right, so we have got this question, what is a patent, how it is published, and what type of research is required for publishing a patent. Let's understand it in this way. Say you have some property, you own a property, you own a house, so you are the owner of that house, and you do not give any right to anyone else in the world to sell it, to use it without your consent. So you are the sole owner of that house, and you have the right to sell it, to use it, or to allow anyone to modify it. But without your consent, nobody can use it or sell it to anybody else. Similarly, we have intellectual properties. So there are laws set for this intellectual property, which we call the intellectual property law. Now, what does intellectual property means? Intellectual property is of different types, which includes a patent, which includes copyrights, which includes trade secrets, and so on. So you sometimes see R encircled in front of a name of in front of any brand name manufactured by a company. Now that R means the trademark. That is the trademark of that product, of that company. Nobody else can use it without their consent, without their permission. Similarly, patent is a type of intellectual property which gives the right to the person who has published the patent to not allow anyone else to use it, to sell it. Now, what does a patent mean? Whenever we perform experiments and we have some new findings, so we publish them in the form of research articles, communications, and also patents. So patent is one of the type of publications. It's different from a research article or a communication or a letter to the editor. It's different in a way that it gives you the right, it allows you to keep the rights of that patent, of that publication, and not allow anyone else to use it without your permission. So a patent is granted by an authority to an inventor. That inventor has the right to use it, to sell it, or to allow anyone to modify it or use it or sell it by asking for a fee. So you can actually charge somebody if he or she wants to use your patent, whatever you have produced. Now, what type of research, as you have asked, can be used to publish a patent? A patent usually consists of a new invention. If you have invented something new, you can publish it in the form of a patent. If you have invented or you have designed a new methodology for the production of a particular product, that method can be patented. For example, a telephone. Now, the telephone was invented by Graham Bell. So that was a patent of Graham Bell. Similarly, anything else that you see, any invention that you see in the world has been a patent of the inventor. Now, if anyone else wants to use it, wants to sell it, wants to reproduce it, he or she has to take permission from the inventor for that. And the inventor may ask for a fee or charge the other person for using it or selling it. So, in short, patent is an intellectual property, and it may be granted by an authority to the inventor for a specific period of time. Now let's explain it in terms of chemistry. So researchers working in the field of chemistry, they're always working for developing new products. So as far as medicinal chemistry is concerned, so for example, a researcher develops or designs a new product, or he invents a new product. For example, a new compound is synthesized or it is discovered, which is a very much beneficial against, say, cancer, and it is much better than existing drugs for treatment of cancer. So he or she can patent that, and for that he has to write patent document, submit it to the authorities. They will check it, they will evaluate it, and if it is good enough to be published, then they grant the patent to that inventor. And so if anyone else wants to know how that compound or that anti-cancer compound was designed or synthesized or discovered or identified, then he has to take permission from you and or from the inventor. And if you allow him or her, you may ask for a fee. And so you can actually earn money with that. So if an industry is interested in designing that or reproducing that product, you may ask for money. Similarly, if you have designed a new material that is, say, very good for storage, for energy storage, for data storage, it's economical, it's the methodology used does not involve the use of very hazardous starting materials, and the product has good activity in terms of the application for which it is intended, then of course you can patent it. And if any company or any industry wants to use it, then they have to ask for your permission. Similarly, if you design a new methodology, if you develop a new method for the production of a particular compound or a particular material, you can even publish or you can even patent that methodology. Now, that methodology should be convenient, it should be cost effective, it should be environment friendly, and it should be much better than existing methodologies. So patents can be of different types in that respect. You can apply the same discussion to different other fields like in physics or in biological sciences or in pharmaceutical sciences as well. So I hope your question is answered, and now you know what a patent means. And next time you perform experiment, you will be aiming for a patent. For other viewers, do send your questions. I'll be waiting for your questions. Send them on the email address given below. See you next Friday with new questions and new knowledge. Thank you so much.